I don't know. This is something super different that I'm doing, so I'm excited. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So, nice to meet you.
Nice.
I'm not supposed to ask your name.
I know, I'm just like, hey.
So,
should we start?
Do we go off the clipboard? Okay, cool.
Honestly, I can kind of feel someone's vibe once I first meet them based on their personality and how open and inviting they are to having a conversation. And then from getting to know them like that, then I can kind of make assumptions about someone. Your name is Arash?
No.
And this is your story. You're 26 years old. Your profession is something in finance. And you were raised in Los Angeles. And your birth month / astrology sign is December/Sagittarius.
No. Close though, some of them were close. Yeah, so my name is Koosha.
Okay.
So there's a SH in there and an A, but it's not Arash. I'm 26. I do work kind of in finance, doing finance for real estate development, kind of, so real estate, but similar. And then my birth month is September 1st, that's my birthday. So Virgo, I guess. And I was raised in like the Silicon Valley, Bay Area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I said your name is Yossi?
That's my sister's name.
No, okay. That was close. I said you're 24 years old. I said you worked in finance as well. And I said you grew up in Los Angeles as well. And I said February 19th, I'll just put a day, just because that's, I don't know, your aura like reminds me of one of my friends who was born on that day, so probably wrong though.
So my name is Saba. I'm 22 years old. I am currently working as a legal assistant and I am applying to go to law school.
Nice.
And I was raised in Los Angeles and my birthday is September 21st, so I'm also a Virgo.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so.
Interesting.
That was so funny. My sister's name is Yossi. What are the odds? She's sitting right there.
Yeah. There you are.
Yeah.
Hi, Yossi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why I said that. I just felt like
That's
I was like,
so
this
funny.
Is a Yossi. You know,
That is so funny.
For sure. What was that like going to school during COVID?
Oh my gosh, it was awful.
It was probably crazy.
It was
huh?
really bad. I basically only had like 3 months of actual in-person school, and it sucked because UCLA was always my dream school, and all my friends they still lived on campus during COVID and in Westwood and stuff, and my mom, of course, like Persian parents, they're like, Aslan, like you can't live there.
Can't go
like
there. That's crazy. I had just graduated when COVID happened, so I was like so glad that I did not have to deal with that, because like I feel like that would suck so bad. Like you wait your whole life to go to college and then like you get there and you can't do anything. You know what I mean? You're just stuck in the apartment. Especially with like Persian parents, I feel like we can't do anything when we're like living at home. So like when we get out, we want to do some fun stuff, and then you're just stuck. I have a cousin who was in a similar situation, so that's why I ask.
Yeah.
I feel like in general, like your first impression is obviously going to be like what you see until you speak to them. So I mean, I feel like any other person, I do like have like that certain level of judgment that happens when you see somebody first time. Like, do I think like I could do I want to talk to this person, But I mean, I try to be pretty open-minded for the most part. Like, I'm definitely, some of my best friends have been people who I didn't expect to be friends with. So that's how that works for me.
Before you call someone, you don't practice what you're gonna say. Your most used emoji is the fire emoji. If you had to drop a holiday from the calendar, you would choose Thanksgiving. You do not have your parents on social media. Your celebrity crush is Kylie Jenner.
Why Kylie?
When you're at a party, you can be found at the bar. Your favorite exercise is lifting weights.
Definitely don't practice what I say before I talk, which I probably should, to be honest. But Use the 100 emoji a lot. If I had to choose one holiday, it would be Halloween to remove from the calendar. I definitely have my parents on social media. They wouldn't allow me not to. I love my Motaman. My celebrity crush is Kourtney Kardashian.
I was close.
Okay. Close for sure. The less good sister for sure. For this one, it depends. Like at the beginning, I'm kind of shy, and then if I drink a little bit, I'll be on the dance floor. It just depends, honestly. I like overhead press. Don't practice what you say before you talk on the phone. I said your most used emoji would be the smiley face, like the smiling cheer one, with like the red cheeks. I don't know how to write that down. Holiday from the calendar, I said Christmas. Or you definitely have your parents on social media. I didn't really know what to put here, to be completely honest, so I just went to the next question. Mehmuni, I said you'd be on the middle of the dance floor. I said you like to swim as well. Swimming, maybe. Look like a swimmer to me.
So before I call someone, I don't practice what I'm going to say. My most used emoji is the laughing emoji and the heart emoji. If I had to drop a holiday from the calendar, I would choose Easter, just because I don't really do anything on Easter. So I do have my parents on social media. My celebrity crush is Justin Bieber. When I'm at a party, I can be found dancing or at the bar. My favorite exercise is leg day, working on legs.
Did you like play any sports in high school or anything like that?
I was a cheerleader in high school.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I played lacrosse in high school.
Nice.
So, yeah. It was interesting for sure. I was probably the only Persian who's ever played lacrosse.
I was the only Persian on the cheerleading team. So.
I feel that. Why'd you think Kylie? That's so funny.
I just feel like you like bougie, so like I'm like, okay, it has to be like a Kardashian or Jenner or something like that. So.
Honestly, I think like Kourtney's probably the least bougie out of them all. That's why I like her. But
how do you feel about her with Travis Barker?
I like Travis Barker, so it was like whatever. But like, obviously, he like stole my girl, so no, I'm kidding. No, but I think it's interesting. Yeah, it's like I feel like I don't really follow celebrity like relationships. I feel like it's kind of awkward, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they're interesting for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think you would share your toothbrush with your partner. When you get upset with your partner, I think you leave to cool off and then talk it through. Okay, your mom did not like your ex because she wasn't Persian.
Oh God.
You do prefer using dating apps. You prefer to marry a Persian. On your first date, you would take a girl to dinner, and then to end the night, you would get ice cream. I think you're single, just because, I don't know, I'm guessing. Okay. I don't know.
You don't know why?
I don't know, I just guess.
That's fun. Okay. I definitely don't use my partner's toothbrush. That's freaking gross to me. I'd never do that. I just don't like, even like loofahs in the shower. I would never do that. It depends. Like if I'm like super mad, I'll just like leave and then I'll come talk about it later. But usually I like to resolve things like immediately, just because I don't like drag things on.
Yeah.
My mom did not like my ex, and yes, because she was not Persian. I do not like to use dating apps personally. I think that's, if you need like a dating app to meet somebody, you're probably really awkward in person. So, for the first day, I go to dinner, and I usually like to get drinks afterwards, just because like it kind of loosens up the mood. You can like talk about things and stuff. I would say I'm single because I'm just kind of like working on myself right now and just like focus on my career, and like I just don't feel like I'm in a place yet, or for the longest time I felt like I wasn't in the place to like be in a relationship, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Like, I don't know, I feel like if I'm gonna be in a relationship, I wanna have like my whole heart in it.
Right.
and if I don't, like, I just won't do that.
Right.
I said that you wouldn't let your partner use your toothbrush.
Right.
I hope so. I said that you probably talk it through immediately and try to resolve things when you get mad. Your mom did not like your ex because he was also not Persian. I said you don't prefer using dating apps. You would prefer to be with a Persian person if you get married. For a first day, I also just said dinner and drinks. I don't know why, I feel like this is the normal thing to do. Same thing, I kind of said you're probably single, I'm guessing. I said probably because you're also like working on yourself and obviously you're going to school, so like probably don't really have time for a boyfriend right now.
I don't think it's okay to share a toothbrush with my partner unless we were like, I was like, went like a week without, no, not a week, like maybe like 2 days and I didn't have any toothbrush or anything, like then I would be desperate. When I get upset with my partner, I leave it to my partner to come to me because that's just better. I don't know, I like that. My mom did not like my ex. Fun fact, he wasn't Persian, but she didn't like him because he didn't go to college and he wasn't educated. So,
okay.
You know, I do not prefer using dating apps. I just think like it's kind of like a boredom thing. And then I don't have a preference on nationality to marry. And then for the first day, I would like to go to a nice restaurant and then either drinks or like do a spontaneous adventure somewhere, because that like when like a guy like does that, it shows like, oh, like their personality, like it's like fun and adventurous, so I like that. And then I am single because I feel like I am too young for a serious relationship and I need time to focus on myself. So yeah. Cool. You didn't answer the nationality question.
I'm not like dead set on being with a Persian, but like I feel like for marriage, like you're kind of like, they're getting married to not just you, but your family too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's like,
I feel you. Like, I feel like I don't have a preference, but I feel like it's more of like a, more of like a comfort / convenience kind of thing, right. Where like, cause you know, like they get it, you know, and like the whole family thing, it's different. So.
Right. And I feel like, I don't know, like when I was with my ex, she also wasn't Persian. I always felt like kind of embarrassed sometimes when she would be around, because like she just doesn't understand like how everything works.
I know.
And I hated that. Like I had to like feel that way, you know, because it's like that's just our culture, you know. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, but like just naturally.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, like way like younger, and I would have like a little high school boyfriend, and my mom would like, she cooked like orma sabzi and the house smelled like orma sabzi. And I'm like, oh no, like what are they gonna like think this like smells weird or whatever, but it smells really good to us. Yeah. I don't know, they're really like, what is that?
Right.
So I don't know, it doesn't matter, but
yeah,
it's just some like funny little things that definitely
quirky stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
A lot of people think I'm really funny. People always comment on my height because I'm pretty short, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else.
So I said your favorite movie genre was suspense or crime movies. I said that your favorite music would be hip hop. You don't have any tattoos, from what I can see. You do have a pet. You like piano? I don't know. I feel like Persian people play piano a lot. Your favorite food, I said, was chicken tenders.
That sounds good right now.
Me too. I feel that.
My favorite movie genre is psychological thriller, so you were close. Okay. I mean, pretty spot on. My favorite music genre is hip hop and EDM.
Okay.
And house. And I do not have a tattoo. I do have a pet. I have 4 dogs.
4. Oh, that's awesome.
My favorite instrument is the piano because I played the piano when I was younger, so
I knew it.
I don't know. And then my favorite food is In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, okay.
Your favorite movie genre is comedy. Your favorite music genre is hip hop and rap. You do not have a tattoo. You do have a pet. Your favorite instrument is the guitar. And your favorite food is Italian food.
That's literally everything you said was correct. That's funny.
Really?
Am I like really that like predictable here?
I don't know.
No. I mean, I guess I could say I like piano too, because like I know how to play piano slightly. But I definitely wish I played guitar. Like I always wished I knew how to play guitar. Okay, so should I go through it, or like she kind of like got them all? I said that. They say like I'm intimidating, kind of like, I mean, they don't know like whether I'm gonna be nice or not. I think I'm a super nice person personally. Like I've never been like rude to someone for no reason, but people say that to me a lot. I also get, she said it earlier, she said I'm bougie. I get that a lot. People like think like, oh, this guy, like I dress nicely, I take care of myself, I keep my beard like lined up. So I get that a lot. And another assumption that I get a lot, I feel like those are the two that really really resonate, but I'm sure there's another one. Let me think. Honestly, those are the two I have. So I said, when you're excited about something, you probably obsess over it, kind of. The accomplishment you are most proud of, I said, is probably your degree, your UCLA degree. The best vacation you ever taken was to Italy because you liked the food, I said. You are not superstitious, but the one thing you always believe in is zodiac. And I said your Google search was how to make sourdough, because I feel like everybody was doing that for a while. I said your greatest risk you've ever taken was cheating on a Zoom test. Your sister borrowing your clothes, maybe? And
when I'm excited about something, I talk about it a lot and it gets annoying, so yes, I do obsess over it. It's bad. An accomplishment that I am most proud of is, I haven't talked about this yet, but I'm an artist too.
Okay.
So I paint like professional portraits, and
awesome.
So that is something that I'm most proud of. I've actually never been to Europe, and that would probably be, I would probably like beat everything. But it was to Miami, because I love the weather and just like the atmosphere and party scene there. I am superstitious, and I always believe in like people like cheshming me, and like, because I feel like it's just people like, there's haters and they chesh me and like.
You see my bio on Instagram.
And then the weirdest Google search I did was like, I really like ranch, so I said like where do you get the ranch from, like the habit, because when you get ranch from the store, it's not
What
good.
even is ranch? It's like sour cream or something, right?
It's like a mixture of stuff, but like ranch from the store just doesn't taste good. And then the greatest risk I've ever taken was like kind of right now studying for the LSAT and going in that direction of going to law school, because like what if it's something that I'm not happy with at the end of the day, so I feel like that's just a really big risk. And then the silliest thing I've gotten upset about was a boy. You know, typical. When you're excited about something, I feel like you get like really happy and you like blast music in your car and like lip sing it. The accomplishment you're most proud of is your job. The best vacation you've ever taken to was to Mykonos, because you like partying in the beach, I'm guessing. You're not superstitious, but I also said that the one thing you always believe in is like people cheshming you.
Yeah.
And the weirdest Google search you did was looking up people on IMDb for a really long time after watching a show, and like looking up the cast and everything.
I haven't done that for sure.
And then the greatest risk you've ever taken was moving to LA. And the silliest thing you've gotten upset about was getting like a crease in your shoe from like bending.
I didn't think of that. That's actually a good one to pick. When I'm excited about something, I do tend to think about it a lot, and I love to research and read, so I like find a way to read about like whatever it is or something that's connected to it in some way. And like I will do that for like hours. Like sometimes I'll like suddenly notice it's like 3 a.m. I've been on the computer for super long reading some random stuff. I am proud of my job, but I said saving a dog. One time I saved the dog from like getting killed by this fox. And I was like pretty proud of that, because it was like pretty crazy story, not gonna lie. The best vacation I ever took was to Lake Como in Italy, and probably because it was just like, I was just in a really good place in life at the time. I just graduated, I was about to start my job. Like I didn't have any like real like responsibilities in that moment, and like I was just like really happy with where I was, and I was like on a trip. It was like my first real trip out like abroad with friends. And like we stayed at my friend's villa on the lake, and it was just like amazing. And like I love Lake Como. I want to have a house there someday. I am superstitious, and the one thing I always believe in is I'm like superstitious about the number 7. I don't know why, I just am. And it's hard to explain, but yeah, the 777 is just like my thing. The weirdest Google search I did was definitely how to make sourdough in the middle of the pandemic. And I did it multiple times. I'm pretty good at making sourdough now, I must say. The greatest risk I ever taken was actually leaving LA, I would say. Quitting my job and just leaving LA in the middle of a pandemic. But it turned out to work out for me. And the silliest thing I actually get upset about this often is Lakers losing games. Like I actually get pretty like visibly annoyed, and like I don't want to hang out with my friends that night. I'll just like sleep or whatever. I'm like a huge Lakers fan, like probably the biggest Lakers fan you'll ever meet.
Really?
Yeah. You've never been to Europe?
No.
That surprised me.
I know, a lot of people say that. Like one thing that like people always like assume about me, and I forgot to say this in our beginning interview, but everyone's first impression of me is that like I'm this like super bougie person and like high maintenance and stuff like that, which is funny. So I
feel like that was my first impression too, but like after talking to you, I don't feel like you're like that at all, to be honest.
No,
you look like it though.
I'm bougie, but I'm not over the top.
Over the top, fair, good. That's a good thing.
And I feel like I got like kind of like a bougie vibe from you too. You know, like you're a Ferragamo and all that.
Slightly
so I got like that kind of same like first impression. Nice Persian boy. So
thanks.
Yeah.
Do you still think he's is it accurate, like your first
I mean,
impression? Like,
yeah, I think you're still
Slightly.
pretty bougie. You said you're like I'm like the Italian island house and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
that was my friend's place though. It was not
but
mine.
yeah, I don't know. I still could change, but good impression.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have good impression too. Yeah, I mean, I've originally was like, this girl seems kind of bougie for sure. When I walked in, obviously like all done up and stuff, I was like, she takes care of herself. Everything kind of, I feel like I was pretty right for the most part, yeah, to be honest.
Awesome.
So I'm just gonna